Another early morning on the homestead. Good morning. Should hit that sunrise here in a second. I'm behind a little bit of clouds right here, but I promise you, from sitting on top of this 6,000 pound red oak, I get some of the best sunrises right here in the Midwest USA. So I thought I saw a white-tailed deer out there. We're also in white-tailed deer capital of the world, actually. And deer season will soon be upon us. Now, I don't really hunt deer. I like to keep my food real close to me. I know a lot of guys that go out hunting every year and they come home empty-handed. It's a nice sport, you know, I don't mind it. I have never done it myself. I've done other type of hunting, but never hunted the whitetail. But we are in the lush land of whitetail. Deer here, and pretty soon everyone will be out harvesting their supply of meat for the upcoming year. You know, this tradition's been going on for a long time, and I'm sure glad a lot of people are leaving the city and thinking about this life where you a little more sustainability, a lot more self-sufficiency, and you know, when you get involved with your life, it just, you know, it gets exciting. You know, instead of just go to work, come home, pay your bills, go to work, come home, pay your bills, maybe go on a vacation if you can work and save. I've done this before, so you know what I'm saying. Up, here it comes. You see that? See how I just lit up like that? Lighting! Alright, I'm not going to keep you guys long, but I want to go on with the rest of the story. And I don't know, are we going to be able to do this giveaway? I don't know if we're going to be able to do the log cabin giveaway, because you guys, I'm watching the numbers, and I'm going to do my part, I promise, and you guys are not doing your part, really. So I'm going to give you a little finger wagging here. You guys, we need 6,000 subscribers a day for the next 90 days, okay? And every day you fall behind that, you have to make it up. I mean, we're giving away a log home, a log cabin kit delivered right to your property. You're gonna have to put it together, and all the regulations and all the fine print stuff is all listed on the link down below. So if you wanna register, you can do that, but you guys have to help make this happen. This isn't some, you know, we're not giving away a sun oven or, you know, a hat like I wear or something like that. We're giving away a home, y'all. We're trying to give a generational blessing to somebody. All right, so you guys like this, you got to get fired up. You got to tell your friends. You got to spread this out. You got to hit that subscribe button. Got to start getting that thing ready too. Put that big log through. Now that sawmill there, that's a Hudson Warrior sawmill, and it can handle 36-inch round logs. And you could probably squeeze, you know, a little bit of odd stuff through there. We haven't had a problem with it yet. I'm going to switch blades. The blade that I have on there right now is not as aggressive as probably I need for an oak log that we have around here. We have some pretty thick oak logs around here. So I'm going to switch that blade, get that thing fired up. So in the next couple videos, after you guys visit with Stacy for a little bit, we'll see how that thing gets through this log so we can make our siding. All right. So I was going to the log home place. Now I want to back up a little bit, because for the last probably 6 months, 7 months maybe, you know, we've been talking to my mom. My mom's getting older, and my wife and I were really pushing hard for her to move up here. You know, she lives in the city in St. Louis, and actually she lives in a place, or close to a place, like they're like neighboring little municipalities, but you might have heard of it. It's called Ferguson. So now I didn't grow up in Ferguson, but I grew up in like Florissant, and then that's in like North County in St. Louis, you know, and then I've lived in O'Fallon and St. Charles County and stuff like that. So I mean, I grew up in the St. Louis area my whole life, but I didn't grow up in Ferguson. My mom's lived there for over 30 years, and you know, she's getting older and things are getting a little rougher over there. So we've been on to her about, you know, taking care of her. And I will tell you this, guys, just the cold honest truth, when I saw all this lockdown stuff happen, and the way they treated the folks in the nursing homes, and I have a buddy of mine, a couple actually, who have parents in nursing homes. There is no way on this green earth I would ever put my mom into a nursing home. Okay, I would give her my bedroom in my house and carve it out for her and just be there. I would never, I mean, and I'm not saying that y'all, you know, it's a bad thing, but just for me, okay? And when I saw that, that was never even on my radar. So that, you know, let me know down in the comments below if you ever thought about that, even if you have that prepper mentality or whatever. But when I watched all this stuff, all this lockdown stuff, and how all this stuff went down in the cities, and man, those nursing homes and not being able to talk to your parents, and I would never do that. There's no chance in heck I would do that now. So now we're definitely on fire for it. So we've been talking to her for like 7 months about moving up here and that it's so peaceful, and you know, she's slowly been kind of moving that way, and she understands that she's getting older and she's going to need the care, and that we're highly qualified to do that for her. So we basically had made the decision that she was going to move up here. So I had been looking for a little house around our area. No, nothing really to take care of, you know, just a place for her to live that was close to us. And you know, I was looking at some things, and we passed on one house that had a lot of rehab work to be done to it, and it got bought. And then all of a sudden, I would say, this is no joke, about 5 months ago, any house that came up for sale around here was sold so fast, right? It became like this thing where like you would just see a house for sale, and if it was okay to live in and everything, boom, it was gone. So I was explaining that to her, and then we had our eye on a couple more houses, and we were looking at them. And then that's when I was thinking, you know, maybe there's something different, you know, that I can do. And then I thought, well, we'll just maybe carve her off a piece of land right here, put her house on it, and that way she's even closer. You feel me? You feel me? You see where I'm going with this? Oh my goodness. So at the same time when I pulled off the highway, okay, to just check out those log cabins, right, I was finding out how inexpensive they are, okay, and that's when we made the decision. We're actually going to get a log cabin kit, okay, for my mom. Now, my mom's getting the log cabin kit, just to be clear, okay? My mom's getting the log cabin kit. So when you hear the president talk about 401ks being really good, okay, and I'm not political or nothing, I'm not going political, I just want to share this with you. My mom's a senior, and her whole life she worked at a job and paid into a 401k, and you know, Social Security and all that other stuff you have to pay into. And right now her 401k is doing very well. So she felt comfortable taking that money and investing it into that house and moving up here and living with us. Okay, so you see how that works. So when you hear that, there's a lot of seniors, you know, that are relying on that 401k money, not just some Social Security or, you know, some government stuff, right? These are true savings that many people have. Okay, now I digress. So if you can even believe it, my mom's actually going to get a log cabin. Actually, I already bought a log cabin, and I have to put this thing together. So you guys are going to watch over the next 90 days while this contest is going on. You're basically going to watch real time me building this log cabin, and Stacy actually is going to help me. So me and Stacy are going to build this log cabin for my mom. Now we're going to have a whole nother video about all of this stuff and tell you guys the story more in depth, I guess, and a little more visual stimulation for you. But that's what's going on, y'all. I'm moving my mom up here to take care of my mom right here on our property, to give her that good cooked food every day from scratch, and that farm fresh butt nuggets, and you know what I mean, like that sign on our chicken coop. Like, this is what it's about, you know. We're pulling our family back together. That's good, man. Some really good stuff. So speaking of family, as you guys know, we've been taking care of the grandkids while my daughter had her twins. We had our fraternal twins, and they're home now. It's great news. They got released from the hospital, and everyone's doing really well, and so everyone's at home now, and we're going to take the grandkids back down there today, and they're going to probably spend a couple days down there, and then we'll go get them again, so she can get, you know, used to everything. It's going to be a lot taking care of two babies at the same time, so keep her in your prayers. And so, you know, that's what's been going on. So we had the grandkids up here. We're doing all this log cabin stuff. I don't know what happened to me. I had a moment where I felt it, and I'm giving away a log cabin. But you guys, I so want to give this log cabin away, so please make sure you tell everybody that, you know, you guys have to do your part, and we're gonna put out more videos for you guys coming up, and you guys are really gonna be it's gonna be fun following us along on this journey on putting this woodlot together and then building the log cabin. This is a true working homestead right here, folks. We grow 90% of our own food. We're building all of our stuff from scratch. I mean, we get some outside help. That's what it's all about, some community. This is how the pioneers did it. They would roll in, they would build their house on the cheap as they put in time on the land, and you know, years went by, they would upgrade, they would gain more status in the community or the neighborhood or the area, and then they would offer goods and services, and then, you know, they would make a living for their family, and then the next generation and the next generation and the next generation, right? We got away from that. So here we are, almost pulling it back together. My mom will be here on the property with us, and that is going to be really really good, and the kids will be spending a lot more time up here, and honest to goodness, the daughter's even talking about moving up here. So we'll see how all this pans out, but I'm pretty excited about it. So the last couple days we had some blocks delivered to the concrete pad here. Each one of these blocks weighs 1 ton. It's like 1,800 pounds, 1,900 pounds. How much does a ton weigh? Leave that comment down below. And let me go show you guys, well, let me just show you what happened when they brought the blocks, how they set them out, and then I'll show you what's going on right now. That's crazy, man. All you need is some hydraulics, a little leverage, and you can move this stuff around like it's butter. I want to show you guys this real quick before we go on to the next thing, right? My grandson was looking at this dirt. See this mound of dirt right here? It goes kind of like all the way down here. Look at that. It's a pretty hefty pile of dirt, right? So he was asking me, he says, Grandpa, don't you have to, you know, smooth this dirt out right here? And I said, yeah, we got to do that. And so he says, well, I can do it with that shovel, Grandpa. He's 9 years old. I said, hold on. I said, you can move this pile of dirt with that shovel? And he goes, yeah. What are you going to give me? And I said, I'll give you $100 if you move this pile of dirt within a week. I gave him a week. That kid's been out here for the last 2 days, and he's actually done a pretty good job. And last night we were sitting around the fire. We had some marshmallows, and we were sitting around the fire, and he goes, man, my hands, I can really feel the muscles in my hands because I have to take that shovel. And he was showing me and Stacy, push that foot in there. Here, I'll show you something real quick. Bless his heart. At first he would just take that shovel and he was just going, oh man, oh. And I said, here, this is how you use the shovel, right? And I put it on here, and then you get that foot on there, right? And you push that into the ground. So that's what he's been doing. Oh man, he said, my leg hurts, and my hands and my muscles, this is good exercise. Okay, I wanted to get the shovel and show you guys something over here now. I just wanted to tell you that story because this is too cute for me to pass up. All right, come on. So when that fella brought those blocks in here, sometimes we always go for the hardest way to do something, and then after we get in there and we kind of get it messed up and we start thinking about it a little more, we figure out There was just a lot easier way to do it. So he come in right through the gate here. He figured out he could just go on the skinny part here where there's no mud or anything, and he jumped right up on here, so it worked out real good. But he brought a lot of this with him. And the granddaughter's here, right? She's 3 years old, and she's rolling off of her, you know, potty training and stuff like that. And we've been working really hard on potty training her. So we started off with, you know, getting her potty trained. She fell off the wagon a little bit. And then she got back on, right? And then I said, okay, so here's the deal. So, you know, we like to dangle those carrots out there. And we said, if you can go to the potty, she has to take poop in the toilet for 2 times in a row, I'll get you a bike. Because the kids brought their bikes up here, and she wants to ride the bikes, and, you know, they have to walk with her and hold them on their bike, and so it's not copacetic. You know how it is with kids. So she messed up the first time. And she was like really devastated, right? And then so we reset, and she did it, and you know, she like goes, tell Dad, tell Grandpa to come to my poop. Oh my goodness, she pulled it off. She went poop 2 times in the toilet, right? In our composting toilet. So we got her the bike. We got her the bike yesterday, right? She's all about everything glittery and shiny, and it had to have the training wheels so nobody has to babysit her. And this pad just happens to work out just perfect until I, you know, fill it up with firewood. And then I'll move her into the barn there, you know, because it's getting a little more cold outside. So she actually won her bike, and last night she's riding it and riding it and riding it. She almost didn't want to go to bed. But this dirt on here is impeding her progress, so Grandpa wanted to get up early this morning, tell you guys the rest of the story, get this cleaned up, because as soon as she wakes up, man, she's gonna be up here. Oh my gosh, she's right there. Come here. Do you want to ride your bike right now? Is that what you're doing? Come on, you can ride it. I know you're very excited, and I know you're excited to get back on this shovel. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Yeah, that's right. And today is her birthday, and mine is in a week. The blessings, y'all, the blessings.
My bike is up there.
Yeah, I was trying to clean up some mud for you, and I was talking to our subscribers about your big story on how you won your bicycle.
Okay.
Here, come get your bicycle. You have on your beautiful skirt. Oh, aren't you just so beautiful this morning?
I'm gonna run this over.
Well, sit on here and we'll see how we can fix it for you. Did you have dreams about riding your bike?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get this all ladylike, okay? That was a good idea wearing your tights. Oh, look, your little, you can put everything back here in your baby basket. See, Heidi, we're gonna take good care of your skirt that you made for her. All right, let's see what you got. All right, so that's what's going on around here, you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and share these videos with your friends. We are gonna have so much stuff going on around here. No joke, all right? And I really want to give that log cabin away. We want to generationally bless somebody. Somebody will gonna win a log cabin, and that is gonna be in their family for generations, hopefully. So, you guys do your part and we'll do ours. Have a good day, and we're gonna get busy around here. Yes! Woohoo! Oh yeah! Oh, hold on, let me make sure your rope's okay. Yeah, keep that rope up. I got you. Oh, here we go. We'll tuck it in.